Hey everyone, let's talk about something that's been lurking in your everyday products. And no, I'm not talking about that old pizza box in your fridge. I'm talking about neurotoxins. Yeah, you heard me right. Those sneaky little substances that might be hanging out in your deodorant, toothpaste, and even your favorite snacks. So buckle up, because we're diving into the world of neurotoxins and why they're not just bad news. They're a total disaster for your brain. First up, let's chat about aluminum. You know, the stuff in your antiperspirant that keeps you from sweating like a fountain at a summer festival? Yeah, that's it. Aluminum salts block your sweat glands. But here's the kicker. This metal can cross the blood-brain barrier. It's been linked to Alzheimer's disease, and who wants that? It can accumulate in your brain tissue like an unwanted houseguest who just won't leave. So, next time you're reaching for that stick of fresh scent, consider going natural. Try a deodorant with baking soda or magnesium hydroxide instead. Your pits will thank you, and so will your brain. Now, let's move on to fluoride. It's in your toothpaste, it's in your water supply, and it's been marketed as a dental superhero. But hold up. Studies suggest that fluoride might actually lower IQ and mess with thyroid function. Not exactly the kind of superhero we want, right? If you're still using fluoridated toothpaste, maybe switch to something fluoride-free. Look for natural ingredients like xylitol or hydroxyapatite. And if you're drinking tap water, consider installing a reverse osmosis filter. Your brain deserves better. Next on the list is mercury. Oh, mercury, the villain of the seafood world. Sure, fish is healthy, but if you're eating tuna or swordfish too often, you might be loading up on this neurotoxin. Mercury bioaccumulates in your brain and can lead to tremors and cognitive decline. So, how about opting for low-mercury fish like wild salmon or sardines? And if you've got those old silver dental fillings, maybe think about switching to composite or ceramic ones. Your mouth and mind will be so grateful. And let's not forget about synthetic fragrances. You know, that fresh smell wafting from your candles or air fresheners? Yeah, it's often loaded with phthalates, which are endocrine disruptors. They can trigger migraines and cognitive fog. No thanks. Instead, try using essential oils. Lavender, frankincense, or even rosemary can give you that nice scent without the toxic baggage. Or, get crafty and make your own air freshener with water and essential oils. Your home will smell amazing, and your brain will be clearer. Now let's talk plastics, specifically BPA and phthalates. These guys are hiding in your food containers and plastic bottles, and they mimic estrogen. They can mess with brain development and cognitive function. So, ditch the plastic. Go for glass or stainless steel containers. And when you're shopping, look for BPA-free options. Your future self will thank you for not leaching those nasty chemicals into your food. And what about pesticides? Those little chemicals can interfere with neurotransmitters and lead to long-term neurodegeneration. If you're buying conventional produce, you might be getting more than you bargained for. Stick to organic options, especially for the dirty dozen fruits and veggies. And if you're feeling adventurous, grow your own food. Nothing beats the satisfaction of a homegrown tomato that's free of pesticides. Now let's tackle aspartame, the artificial sweetener that's lurking in diet sodas and sugar-free snacks. It breaks down into some pretty nasty stuff like formaldehyde, which is definitely not something you want in your body. If you're craving something sweet, try natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit instead. Or, get a little fancy with sparkling water and fresh fruit. It's refreshing and way better for your brain. And here's a biggie. Lead. It's not just a relic of the past. It's still a threat, especially in older homes with lead-based paint or old plumbing. Lead can disrupt brain development and lower IQ, particularly in kids. So, if you live in an older place, get your water tested and use filters that remove lead. And if you're renovating, test for lead paint and take proper precautions. Your brain deserves a safe space. Let's not forget about triclosan, which is found in antibacterial soaps and some toothpaste. It can impair thyroid function and disrupt your gut microbiota, which is directly linked to your brain health. Instead of using those antibacterial products, stick to plain soap and water for hand washing. Your body will be happier, and so will your gut. So, how do we minimize our exposure to these neurotoxins? First, read labels. Avoid ingredients like aluminum, parabens, phthalates, and synthetic fragrances. Filter your water to remove fluoride and lead. Choose glass or stainless steel over plastic for food storage. Go DIY with your cleaning and personal care products using simple ingredients. And when it comes to food, go organic whenever you can. Remember, your brain is your most valuable asset. Treat it well, and it'll treat you well in return. Let's kick those neurotoxins to the curb. Share this with your friends, because knowledge is power, and we all deserve a healthier, happier brain.